The country has recently been hard hit by the El Nino-induced drought. One sector which has been affected the most is agriculture, with farmers nationwide facing poor crop yields and a threat to their food security. Studies suggest the country will experience significant agricultural and economic losses if proper climate change adaptive measures are not in place. Gregory Avira reports.
The country's economy and agricultural sector will be greatly affected if measures are not in place to adapt to the changes in climate. Office of Climate Change and Development Acting Managing Director Joe Pocana says the lack of proper climate change adaptive measures may result in Pacific Island nations such as Papua New Guinea incurring large amounts in losses to its economic growth.
The Pacific region is at greater risk that climate change can overturn its social and economic development, and estimate the cost to be around more than 2,000 billion to address it properly. PNG doesn't have those type of funds to fund our adaptation.
Mr. Pocana said the country, as a party to the United Nations Convention on Climate Change, must do its part to be resilient to climate change and reduce its effects.
Each party to the United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change must ensure that it builds resilience to climate change and must contribute to the global mitigation efforts to the effects of climate change.
Mr. Pocana said the geographical setup of the country will see many coastal communities being affected by the rise in sea levels and other associated effects of climate change.
PNG is highly vulnerable to the impact of climate change, as it covers more than 17,000 kilometers of coastline and 600 islands, most of which are low-lying, and has almost 2,000 coastal villages with population well above 500,000, making it much vulnerable to sea level rise and other weather-related manifestations of climate change.
Papua New Guinea is amongst 11 other Pacific Island nations that are recipients of grants from the United States America Pacific Climate Fund, or PACM, which aims to strengthen resilience and adaptive measures to climate change. Gregory Avira, NBC National News, Port Moresby.